Yo, Joe, let me hold $2,000, son. Good afternoon, party people. It's your girl Yael, aka Blues Clues, and this is your news with a view. Up first, Joey's got a brand new bag. President-elect Joe the Colossal Fossil Biden is planning to unveil his new stimulus package today. Please say 2,000. Please say 2,000. Please say 2,000. $1.5 trillion to $2 trillion package set to include direct stimulus payments of $1,400. $1,400? Nigga, even the Cheeto was gonna give us two. Uncle Bernie, can you talk to your boy? The bill is also set to increase spending for vaccines, as well as aid in the underserved minority communities. Somehow this is gonna end in mostly white nonprofits cleaning up. You can learn more about the package tonight in his direct address. Up next, the big drip is getting stiffed. That's right, Donald Trump has decided he's just not gonna pay Rudy Giuliani. Yo, why y'all's president so fucking petty? Apparently, Trump has directed his aides not to pay Giuliani after he got impeached yesterday. Mans was really like, Rudy, you are the worst lawyer, absolutely terrible person, so I'm just not gonna pay you because I got impeached. It wasn't my fault. I take no responsibility. I'm not paying you. Ha! Sirs is tripping ass right. Up last, go get him, girl! New York Attorney General Letitia James is hitting the NYPD with a 1-2 punch. This ain't waste no time. I love it. The suit was filed this morning after a months-long investigation into the mishandling of protesters during the George Floyd protests of the summer. Given what took place last week, I think this is gonna go over swell. The suit claims that NYPD officers used brutal, unlawful, and excessive force when dealing with protesters. Pretty much. Including the use of pepper spray, batons, and a police technique known as kettling. Kettling, confinement by police of a group of demonstrators or protesters in a small area. I hope Shorty sets a precedent and that a whole bunch of other attorney generals follow suit and we can root out the white supremacists in law enforcement. All jokes aside, today was a pretty decent news day. We got your boy Rick Snyder charged in the Flint, Michigan water crisis. Donald Trump has been impeached. Joe might be trying to dig into his bag for the American people. Not by much. And your girl Letitia out here taking the NYPD to task. Problems are still afoot. I know at least down here, my son's school is contemplating shifting back to 100% online temporarily, because a surprising amount of teachers and students are still coming down with the coronavirus. And we're still in phase 1A of the rollout plan, which means we're still at the point where it's only available to emergency service and essential workers at this point. So there's a good chance that by the time it rolls out to the general public, cases will have spiked so high they'll be forced to shut down again. Now, in reading Joe's plan, it doesn't necessarily include another shutdown. I think they're honestly largely relying on the vaccine to do a bulk of the work for them. Problem is that the early studies are showing that the immunization only lasts for about 5 months. And it doesn't help that this virus seems to be very efficient, with new strains reported in the UK, South Africa, and as recent as Monday, Japan. The only good thing about this is that Democrats, historically speaking, tend to be a little bit more liberal with their spending as far as boosting the economy is concerned. And Biden's already promised to spend whatever it takes to jumpstart the economy. Whatever he does, I hope it gets moved quickly. Because call me a pessimist, but this kind of feels like the moment in the story when everybody's celebrating, and then boom! Sharknado. More like racism and biohazard NATO. Doesn't have the same ring, does it? Hey, yo, Bernie, can you convince him to do like a little bit more than 10,000 for that student loan reduction? Like maybe 100,000? I get the bulk of my news from TMZ, Twitter feeds, CNN, and a couple of other places. But if you see something you want me to cover, don't be shy, tag me in.
Never been afraid to speak my mind.